Vincent Tang, slow and steady. Slow and steady, Vincent Tang.
Ready, set, go. 30 minutes have passed. I'm running this race. Sun is blaring down at me, and I'm thinking, what did I get myself into? I'm completely sweating. My legs feel like logs, so I'm just dragging myself along. The first place person must already have won. Yes, they made it. And I wish only I could be there and get this race over with. But here I am, reminding myself of that lesson from the tortoise and hare. Slow and steady wins the race. But it doesn't feel like it's going to win this race. And it feels like it's hard to apply this wisdom outside of this, too. Imagine if I went up to my boss and I said, boss, for the next project, I have a great suggestion. Just go slow and steady. It's like a fairy tale. Not going to happen. But there are moments when we're slow, and there's moments when we're fast. I feel like we can't control it sometimes. So to my tortoises, to my hares, how do we apply slow and steady in a fast-paced world? In high school, I remembered I was one of the slowest in the class. In a class that runs 7-minute miles, don't know what they're eating, I myself can run only 13 minutes per mile. And I thought to myself, what's the point in even trying? What am I gonna do? Say, hey mom, dad, look at this, 13-minute mile. No one's gonna be too proud about that. So I decided instead, let's just take it easy. Enjoy the process, enjoy the ride. That was my slow and steady. My friend Claire, though, she was a bit slower than me. So I took some consolation in that. But she was always focused on improving herself, trying to figure out when can she get her next personal best. She was focused, driven, and even on the hot days when she was sweating, she took that in pride. My teacher pointed out, everyone, take a look at Claire. Look at what she's doing. She's constantly striving for more. She's putting more effort than all of you combined. Well, that hurt. But it was true. I was too scared of trying, too scared of seeing what my limits would do if I couldn't get first. So in college, I tried to become first. I made sure to ask everyone, hey, which classes have the easiest teachers? To make sure that my grade was high. And then I took an engineering course that I didn't quite expect. Its prerequisite required that I knew languages. And I was like, English, Chinese, I'm good. Programming languages? C? Python? What is this? This is just a letter and that's an animal. Who would an engineer name things? I was in for a ride. Professor, by any chance, is it possible I can make this in 6 months? Can I complete this project? Yeah, don't worry. Do what you can. See how far you can go. Here goes. Tutorial after tutorial. I stayed up late at the labs at any chance I got. Made sure to reach out to my professor whenever I could. Week after week, I started to notice a pattern. People were turning in the project each time. A new person after new person celebrating their victory. And here I was, completely frustrated. Why can't I do this? I went from a hare back to a tortoise. There are moments and times we'll notice that we are tortoises and we're hares. This time was the time that I was slow. I went up to my teacher, submitting my final project. Didn't even work, by the way. So, Vincent, what did you learn? That I'm not a good programmer. No, not that. What did you learn about the project? What does this part of the code do? How about this one? What do you expect to get as a result? With each and every question, I realized I knew more than I thought I did. The studies that I put in night after night really paid off. I felt the confidence surging up within me. I felt that I could take on any challenge. In a slow and steady pace, if you find yourself in those moments, realize that you're doing something challenging. You're doing something that you felt nervous about, something that you might not achieve first in. That's okay. In a fast-paced world, we're tempted to look at those around us and think, we have to hit that same pace too. I need to get there. I need to be first, and that's what matters. But I think we need to change up this way of thinking. Being slow and steady, if you ever find yourself in that position, which we can sometimes whether we're a tortoise or we're a hare, take those moments to celebrate that you're doing something new. You're embarking on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Know that even though whoever is first, they're having their victory, you are having your own, choosing to challenge yourself each and every single day. So remember, find your challenge. It's okay to take it slow and steady, and know you've already won. Mr. Toastmaster.